where do I find this farmer? How do I support him or her? Is there a list? Can our viewers contact your organization? How do we ensure that we're supporting those South African farmers?
Well, for a start, there is a movement, at the moment, which is called the Grass-Fed Meat Association of South Africa. Mm-hmm. So most of the farmers, who produce grass-fed meat, they'll be part of that organization, because they are established farmers. I mean, they're like farmers who grow, their meat out of grass in Queenstown, KZN. So the starting point is to go to the Grass-Fed Meat Association of South Africa. The reason you saw me hesitating, I am ambivalent, whenever I talk about grass-fed meat, because I'm ambivalent because in South Africa we have veld, and veld is not just grass. That's one problem. We're supposed to be, when we name this thing, focus on something that incorporates all the other people, like the people who put their animals on veld. Secondly, we still have the issue that we have not raised. I said to you, 47% of cattle in this country are in the hands of communal farmers, and those communal farmers, they remain outside the system, even amongst grass-fed farmers, and they remain outside the system because the system is not inclusive, but also the fact that if you buy animals from those farmers, you've got no means of traceability. Everybody who knows me, I am a fan of traceability. I want to be able, I want the consumer to know that this steak that I got on my plate today, it came from this farmer, and it came from this specific cow or this specific steer, and this farmer is in this farm, in this location, in this part of South Africa. That is the kind of traceability. At the moment, we don't have traceability in South Africa. Namibia has got it, Botswana has got it. So we need South African consumers to begin to ask questions, because when South African consumers begin to ask questions, then we'd have a traceability system, because they'll be compelling their own government to actually put a traceability system in, and a traceability system that works. They'll compel their government to actually do something about, the management of chemicals in our meat. So, to answer your question in a long-winded way, I think Grass-Fed Meat Association of South Africa is a good starting point. We at Indwe Trust, we have, all the other farmers, that are individual farmers that, sell good quality meat, and some of it we've distributed to consumers, in this city, and the feedback that we've received is actually good feedback. So, but to get to a point where we actually have the volumes, we need consumers to actually support smallholder farmers, but we also need them to ask questions, and not ask questions to me. They must ask questions to the people in the Department of Agriculture and Forest, who are actually, employed to put these systems in place so that we can be inclusive, so that we can give consumers what they want and the quality that they want.